What day is it? Monday. And this is a week at Shine. If you know nothing about this, we do what's going on at work, a day in a life at Shine, what we call a week in Shine. Not a week at Shine, even though I say a week at Shine all the time, but it's a week at Shine. Week in Shine, you see, I just did it there. Right, this Clio that was in for an ECU issue, Sam last week put a ECU set on that, and that fixed it. So Lewis is going to fetch it in the garage now. He's going to put a load of bits back on it. Going to put an exhaust on it. Loads of daft bits like that. Once that's done, we've got a BMW in with a leak. So Lewis will get on with that. I'm going to make a video because I didn't do a video for Sunday. And we'll just get smashed on. Just get smashed on. And we still have the Jag. The Jag is for sale. That Jag's for sale. That diesel Civic's for sale. And that Suzuki, I can't think what it's called. It's not a Splash or whatever it is. They're all good little cars for sale if anyone needs a car. Right, Lewis has got the exhaust and a few bits put on the bottom of it. He's fitted one lambda sensor because that's all we've got. So we ain't getting this one finished until we get the correct lambda sensor. So Lewis is going to get that off the ramp now. Thanks, Lou. Right, so the Clio is out and then we've got this BMW in now. And what's wrong with the BMW, Lewis?
Everything.
Everything? What's it doing, Lou?
Leaking.
Leaking what?
Coolant. Coolant.
So it's got a coolant leak?
Yeah.
And you investigate into what it is?
Yeah.
Have you found out what it is yet?
I think it might be the impellers because it was cold underneath the water pump.
Yeah.
I have to get an adjusting tool, Lewis, formerly known as a hammer.
BMW. I'll leave you with that one. There's just been a focus dropped off as well. Something wrong with the driver's seat. So as soon as the BMW is looked at, we shall sort out what is wrong with that seat. Finished. Probably a clag of weld on underneath. I'll fix that one. My mate James has just come in because his tailgate was bent. His tailgate was left up and his missus reversed into a wall or something and damaged it up, bent all the hinge. So me and Lewis have just fixed the hinge on that. So yeah. So they went away camping on the weekend and James got drunk and did a bit of karaoke. I think everyone needs to see the bit of karaoke, didn't they? Superstar on the karaoke. Yeah, I'll show how good he can sing now. Watch this little clip.
It was the only love I know.
It's all right, we can hear you.
See you later. What do you beep on for, man? You? You're going on YouTube. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, YouTube.
Ah.
I know.
Right, that's all done. Nice and fixed. Right, it's Tuesday and it hasn't stopped raining all day. We've done a service on that car this morning and we've done a service on another car which is up there. I can't remember what it is. And Sam's put a sensor on a Mazda and took that on a drive. But we've got a car stuck on the ramp that's been stuck on the ramp since yesterday because the parts were sent out wrong. And we're not going to get the parts till 2 o'clock this afternoon. So the Tuesday week at Shine is going to be a bit of a write-off. But there we go. I'm sure we'll add some more waffling into it. Right, so it's Tuesday afternoon and ooh, fuck hell. I nearly died. It's Tuesday afternoon and Lewis is putting the under tray back on this BMW. They fitted a new, what have you fitted?
Thermostat.
And
Water pump.
now he's fitting the under tray and then he's going to clean all that water off on the lovely floor. And then we're going to get this off and we're going to bring the Endurocare in. Because we're racing at Alton Park on the weekend. I need to go and do a bill for the Mini and the other car has gone that we did a service on. It's a bit of a random sort of Tuesday. Nathan's coming down to get on with the Endurocare, so I'm like, sure I'll get some bits on that. So yeah, Tuesday is my day. It's not, you just forget to film all the time because it's stupid. Right, so it's Wednesday morning and that was meant to be off the ramp last night, but we have a problem with the bushes on the arms. You meant to have a washer on the top and the bottom and they didn't have the washers. They must have got left because we lent somebody an arm when we were down at racing and they sent us one, but the washer's got mixed up. It's just one of them things. So we need to get the arm on that, but we need the washers that I've just ordered. And I'm going to do the rear bearings. It's getting tired, the old girl now, looking underneath. She might have to be a resale for next year. We'll see. She's getting very, very crusty and just starting to like go weak everywhere. There's holes and it's cracking out, and it's had some abuse really since 2019 when we built it. So Lewis is going to sort the ABS on the back, which is for the speedo. That is the only reason we don't have the ABS. The ABS is all cut off at the front. There isn't absolutely any ABS at the front. But to pick up the signal for the speedo, you need the back wheel bearings. You need the back ABS sensors in, and that's what gives you your pickup signal on this model for the speedo. Got this nut job turned up to come and turn me upside down. Can he drive and make it in the yard? Or is he going to wipe a gate out? Wipe a fence out? Can we get it on video? Could you imagine it? Oh, he's a driver, all right. Oh, he's getting in. He's getting in. Oh. So Lewis is just finished shutting off on the service. He's done the oil filter, the air filter, and he's got the pollen filter left to do. And then this is in for MOT. And then we can get back on with the Endurocane and get a few jobs sorted out on that. Into the afternoon, and I said I want to talk about this. So another team had done this with their cane, because there's no way of getting that, right? And they got disqualified. Now, when we bought this car in 2019, it had already had that hole cut out. The only thing I did was put that rubber around there to make it better and fit that cap out of a Ford, I think it was a Ford Focus, to make it look better. Not knowing that this would be a modification that we can't use in the race car. Now, I've tried to argue with them to get this passed, because just put this one in mind. So you've just started a race, and it's a 5-hour race, and you've got 40 litres brimmed in that tank, and that pump fails. You're expected to come into the pits, jack the car up on axle stands and go underneath and drop that tank down. Drop that tank down, fighting close to a red hot exhaust to drop that tank down, fighting with all that fuel in there, and the fact that these bolts might not come undone. So I emailed the organisation about the car that had done the full race. It had been through scrutineering, and at the full race they got disqualified for cheating for that. And then I've known other cars in qualifying be known to have high fuel pressure, and then all they get told is to sort that out for the race, where they could have said, right, you need that sorting on the next one. But my eyes, this should be mandatory, because it is easier and safer to unscrew that cap to take the fuel pump out. It's so much easier. That is true. It makes life easier. But for a safety aspect, when that's full of fuel at the start of the race, if that pump fails, you don't want to be fighting underneath that car trying to drop the tank to change the pump. Even if the car was to roll over, that's got a gasket, so that isn't going to leak into the cab, you know. And that to me is a lot safer. So my concern now is, if we go racing, they're going to be looking for that modification, because I suppose it is a modification, but it's a safety aspect for me. You know, that could be done in the regulations, because you've got to drop the tank out to do the cage to put these plates in, especially that one which is near the fuel filter. And I've heard a few people have accidentally burnt the fuel lines, because the fuel lines are right there. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. You know, that in my eyes should be a safety aspect. You know, it's massively thin. Right, I've gone on enough anyway. So the next time you see that, I'm going to have another piece of floor all welded in, just like that's done. The paint's drying, it's welded up, it's nice and pretty and covered in seam sealer and painted. Can't do me for that, because I can't get to it now without cutting it again or taking the bloody tank out. Right, so I've just sat down for my lunch on Thursday, and I've just realised what I haven't done, and you know what I'm going to say. So we haven't filmed anything. Sam has had a Mercedes in to look for an oil leak. We found the oil leak, and that's coming in a couple of weeks' time, so that will actually be back on the week and shine. And I took an Audi for MOT that went straight through. So really, there ain't nothing much to report. So yeah, that's Thursday out the way in the morning, and I'm going to put that back in the garage and just sort one brake out. Right, it's Friday. Friday, it's time to go racing. A little service is coming. A little Ford Focus, a little Eco. That's just having an oil and filter. And then I've got to polish the windows on the Enduro. Lewis is doing a bit on his own car, so yeah, all good. Lewis is doing a bit on his own car, and everybody keeps telling me what they think it is, right? Drop down in the comments down below and let me know what you think Lewis's car is. We've been firing all these names off, but I don't know if any of you will actually get what the car is. So let us know in the comments down below. Do you think they'll guess what it is, Lewis? No.
Yeah, no.
No? What could it be? So, we're loaded. We're loaded, just got to get the fuel, but we've had a little bit of a dilemma. And this hasn't happened to us for a long time. Yep, as it says in the title, we've got a warranty job. A couple of weeks ago, we put a brand new alternator on that van and it's failed. And warranty jobs are a nightmare because we lose money. So yeah, I'm really ticked off about that, but that's why it says it in the thumbnail and the title. It's just another warranty dilemma, you know, but there we go. So I'm gonna head down the track and I'm probably gonna keep filming and see if we do a weekend bit of filming as well, because I know a separate video don't do any good, but it's just content for you to enjoy. Sam's gone home and Sam reckons he's coming racing tomorrow, and if he comes racing, that'll be the first time since 2019 of me starting in the Enduro KA series that he'll be racing. I don't know why I'm shutting the back door. I need the fuel. I need some fuel. I need to load the cans up. So yeah, right, let's get on. Let's go get some fuel and get down to the track.
Well, hello everybody, welcome to the Enduro Car pit lane here today. Yeah, 5 hours of Enduro Car action coming up later for you. Right now we're in the middle of qualifying, about 25 minutes or so left to go of this 1 hour qualifying session. We have had a red flag a little bit earlier, but please say everything is going smoothly at the minute. It is car number 36, that is IP Racing, currently leading the way. They were champions last year as well at a very wet Oulton Park. Today so far it's looking like it's going to stay dry. Fingers crossed it will, but you just never know here in Cheshire, do you? It could be another wet one. Perhaps IP Racing are hoping for that. Who knows? More cars coming into pits. There's a grid finder car actually. They're one of my tips for today as well. Jem Hepworth's driving that car, Scott Mansell as well. They've got a very, very, very strong team. We're going to potter her down the pit lane here. Let's just have a little walk, shall we? See how things are getting on qualifying. Now, of course, we are paying our respects to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II a little bit later. We do have a 2-minute silence. Of course, it is been a very sombre week, hasn't it? But of course, racing does go ahead here at MSV tracks all week as well. Queen Elizabeth II a little bit later with a 2-minute silence here at Oulton Park. Racing does go ahead though, as you can see. So this is 77 Racing. Just next to us actually we have Shineautomotive as well. We'll see if we can grab a quick word with them. They're just getting out the car and he is done and dusted. Let's find how it went with him. Here he is. Check out these guys' YouTube channels as well, by the way. Do check out the Shine. There you go. I was giving you a plug on YouTube as well.
Why do you have to get me when I'm like really sweaty and hot?
Because that's the funnest time to get you.
Thank you. How are you doing, Ian? You alright?
I'm very well, mate. I'm very well. A few clouds over there. Looks like we might get a bit of rain.
No rain. There's no rain today. Nice, lovely sunshine.
We'll see.
I can't see no clouds over there.
It chucked it down last year. That's it. It chucked it down last year here.
Yeah.
How did you get on in the rain?
We got 2 drivers. We went over drivers' hours last year, twice, maybe. So we got like 20 lap penalties. So I needed reminding of that today.
Yeah, I really feel bad for bringing this up now.
I won't worry about it.
Sorry about that, mate. But no, confident today. Yeah, we're a chat, then with a bit of rivalry between you and Burton Power.
Yeah, we're just going to go
friendly rivalry.
Send it today. I'd have liked Wayne to be here, but he couldn't make it. But you know.
What's he doing?
He's at home. He's having some family time.
Wayne, we miss you. We
always
Wayne.
miss Wayne. Everyone misses Wayne.
I do miss Wayne. Right, best of luck anyway. Cheers, Colin. Let's keep going down, shall we? That was Colin French for Shineautomotive.
I'm not that really inclined.
Here we go. It is almost time to go racing. Like we are, it's a rolling start, of course. We were going to play another video, but we're not going to have time. Axiometrics on pole position, of course. IP Racing in second place. Here we go for today. It's Enduro Car, it's Alton Park. It's 5 hours of action and it's lights out. And off we go here. Axiometrics leading the way. Of course, it's not a rip-roaring, powerful start, although number 7, Mauricio Motorsport, are absolutely flying off the start. They're cutting the way, scything the way through the field. Get your messages of support in as well. If you're watching this over on YouTube at Live Sport now, we can see your comments. Make sure you hit subscribe. Got over 3.5 hours of on-track action. There's your race leader, car number 36, IP Racing. Does that mean it does? Car number 3, Jackson, the Wingate Racing car that we've seen pushing that IP Racing car so hard, is in the pits. So Wingate Racing, who are running in second place, literally nose to tail with IP Racing, they are now in the pits. I believe that might even be their first pit stop as well. Got 3 hours 26 minutes left on the clock there. Shineautomotive just going through. Colin French, we heard from him just now, didn't we? He's out and about as well this week, and no Wayne Cleland, unfortunately. Wayne, if you're watching, you are very, very much missed.
Right, it's Saturday and we're at Alton Park and we're about 17th. We qualified on about 22nd. The car is 2 or 3 seconds off the pace. I don't know if it's engine performance and I don't know if it's weight. There's far too much weight in the car, so we're definitely going to have to resell it for next year with a lighter car and get the weight down, because we've been on the scales today and it is the heaviest car here. It's got too much filler in, it's a too much repair, and I'm sad to say the little K is going to have to be reshelled, which I don't know where I'm going to get the time to do that, but it's going to have to happen. So they're all coming round here now. Hey, see you later, mate. Thank you. Uh-oh. 56, hard enthusiastic, have a spin, keep it going, and they'll be absolutely fine. So hard enthusiastic here, car number 56, they're okay. We're not going to have a safety car. We have waved yellows, it's not a safety car. Grass, as you can see, right on the line where they're going to be driving to. I just wonder if that's going to be a little bit slippy, whether it's a bit of a psychological thing as well. Misty Racing, Shineautomotive and Wolf Motorsport making a nice trio there as they go around Knickerbrook. Awesome, P8, mate. Make sure the car's pushed back. Hey? 3 mandatory driver changes. So Ralph is going out and there's going to be a safety car in 2 or 3 minutes and he's coming back in. Right, do your tag out, wicked lads. Right, so there's an hour and 52 minutes to go and we are P11 and we've still got 1 change to do, which is me going out. So we started at like 24th, 25th. So if I change and I get back out 20th, hopefully we can get back into the top 10 in that time. We will see. Who knows? Who knows?
We've got the Shineautomotive boys over here as well. No Wayne Cleland, unfortunately. Let's just have a little poke in, see how it's going. How's it going?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it seems to be going all right. We are currently P15 at the moment.
Okay.
So we've done our last driver change. Colin's in the car now.
Yeah.
So we're just going to plod away and hope we don't get any more bad luck like we have every other race we do.
Yeah, a little bit quieter about Wayne here as well, isn't it?
It is a little bit quieter, yeah. We're all missing him, but yeah, it's very quiet without Wayne. So I'm sure he's watching at home.
I'm sure he is. Cheers, boys. Best of luck. Right. Always good to see these guys. Don't forget, Dagenham Dustbin is going to be handed out a little bit later. That is the award for the best looking car as voted for by the marshals. If you're watching on Facebook, hello. Everybody's come down here. We should see, I think we're probably going to see the checkered flag this time around. I think they're slowing down on purpose so as not to have to do one more lap and take the checkered flag this time around. It makes perfect sense, doesn't it, with 14 seconds left on the clock. Is this it? Are we about to see the checkered flag? Are Axiometrics.com about to win the 5 hours of Alton Park in round 5 of the Enduro car season? They are. This will be it now. The checkered flag is out. The checkered flag is waiting. And there it is, it's axiometrics. They have massively slowed down to take the checkered flag, and they do. And they win. There they are, flashing the headlights. Axiometrics win the Enduro Car 5 Hours of Alton Park. My word, IP Racing at the end, they were only 2.492 seconds behind. Wow, they really slowed down. That was tight in the end. Mansell here very quickly. Scott, just before you head off, now you've driven everything, Formula One cars, you name it. Now a KA, how was it?
It was absolutely fantastic actually. Had some great racing out there. I mean, they're actually quite difficult to extract the time from, so you have to be super precise, but a load of fun. Very different, of course, and by the way, anybody, if you haven't subscribed to Driver 61 on YouTube, I don't mean to blow smoke, but it is really good. Like, the content is sensational. Is there going to be a little video about this, do you think? Perhaps. We haven't put anything in the plan, but we'll probably put some of it in one of our videos, yes. Well, it's been a strong race from the team, hasn't it? Everybody finishing 5th place. You've got to be happy, right? Yeah, of course, we were hoping for a podium, but 5th is good for my first race in this series. Congratulations. I think you guys are heading off already. Well done. We'll see you later, no doubt. Hopefully, we'll see them at Brands Hatch. Here's Colin French. Let's grab Colin.
Rallying tomorrow. Yeah, not a problem.
Rallying tomorrow, Colin.
Rallying tomorrow. How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm not bad. How are you, more important?
Warm.
You're the one been doing all the work.
Warm. It's been hot today.
Are you happy?
The car's been lacking a bit of power, but from where we started to where we finished, I'm happy.
Unfortunately, I haven't come down to give you this time,
That's
so I'll
fine.
give everybody a clue. It's not Shineautomotive. You've won this enough times over before.
Yeah, plenty of times, thank you. Yeah.
Right, we're going to have Wayne back for Brands.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Hopefully.
It's a bit quieter about him,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's very quiet without Wayne. Very quiet. Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
Nice one, Colin. You take care. It's
Yeah,
good to see you, mate. We'll see you again soon, no doubt.
Right, so they were the highlights from the weekend. We finished 12th. We did actually finish P13, but car 100 was underweight, so we got moved forward to P12. So I was really happy with that. If you enjoyed the racing content part of it, let me know. So the warranty job with the van, you'll have to tune in to the next week in Shine to find out what the warranty job with the van was. Click here to see more videos of the week in Shine. Thank you now.